interesting tonight. You never give up hope. Dean, we want to keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive, Mark.
I know you
It's
do
one of the
that,
things
so
we do.
We do. And take a look right here. Los Alamos. You're thinking, oh boy, we got a fire in the area, not right in Los Alamos, but in the area. And you can see earlier this evening, not a great shot here, but you'll see the rain come right on through right there, getting a little bit wet here, and some storms pushing their way through. And we have those storms headed through Santa Fe as we speak. Now, the question is, how are they going to hold together as they head down toward the Albuquerque metro area? And that's definitely a little dicey. There's no doubt. We may not quite get wet, but we're at least going to get some wind out of these as they head into the metro area. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get a few showers trying to get going here. So don't quite quit on getting some rain going here in the city, because when you get that storm movement from north to south, we end up usually doing okay in the metro areas of Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and we've already seen some showers in Santa Fe. Now around Silver City, a couple of storms here, things starting to quiet down in south central sections, but if you get over into Eddy and Lee counties, we're getting some more storms here, a few more just south of Carlsbad as well. So not too bad today for the storm crop. A wider look shows we still have some action in that band of storms up to the north, again creeping its way down slowly toward the metro. So let's see if we can get a little bit wet here. Down across the southeast again, not looking too bad for storms. Temperatures, well, east-southeast winds and temps starting to cool. So as those winds come up here, well, I think we'll see some more rain cool there, push its way on through. Some showers do a whole lot to knock that temperature down. Check it out in Santa Fe, just 61 degrees, 62 Las Vegas. Down across the south, temperatures in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And in Los Alamos, where we've gotten wet as well, just 58 degrees here. And we've got high pressure, which is anchored up over and around the four corners. Now, usually it's not a great spot for storm movement, but if you've got to have a high pressure system over us, that's not a bad place for the high to be centered. Number one, it's allowing moisture in underneath it. Number two, when you have it guiding the storms from where it is over the four corners, the thing that works to our advantage is we form the storms over the mountains, and given where the high is, it takes the storms and moves them from north to south. So that's exactly what we're seeing right now. We saw the storms form over Santa Fe and then start heading down to the south. Now, we may or may not get wet tonight here in the metro, but overall, it's not a bad time frame and a storm movement type setup for the metro area. Now, as far as when we're most likely to get wet, usually it's late afternoon. Well, in the current setup we've got, look for more late at night and then into the overnight hours. So we could get a few showers late tonight, and really into Thursday and Friday we could see some late as well. So a little different than what we usually see, but it could be a whole lot worse. So not only are we seeing some of those storms guided by the high toward essentially the mountains down into the metro area, but we're also seeing what we saw last night, which is when you get some of these storms going here, they don't have a great deal of movement with them. They're not flying along. So what we're seeing here is storms forming, and as some of those outflow boundaries, what we call them, it's winds that come out of the storms here, pretty good moisture with them. As they collide with each other, two separate storms can help to form a third storm in the middle, and that can also help crank up some showers across the area here. So it's a pretty good setup overall to see some showers. Again, we'd like to see that high in a little different position. We'd like to see the storms move along a little more quickly and a lot more storms. But given the setup, we're doing okay. 83 Pagosa Springs, 85 Durango, and 88 in Cortez. Partly cloudy. Scattered rain showers out there across the northwest, sun and clouds, some spot storms possible for tomorrow. But again, the high pressure and its location across the Four Corners area isn't great for you guys to pick up a lot of storms. Scattered thunderstorms, though, across the southwest each afternoon through the holiday weekend. Meanwhile, over to the southeast, partly cloudy, some spot storms here. 88 Roswell, 92 Carlsbad. Good shot at showers again for tomorrow and beyond in places like the northeastern portion of the state, especially later on in the afternoon when we crank up the clouds and the showers. Northern mountains, we saw a nice little crop of storms today. We're likely to see that continue. Over to the east mountains, partly sunny and some afternoon storms, maybe late evening storms as well, with temperatures tomorrow in the 80s. And finally right here in the metro, well, not much going on each morning, at least mid-morning hours, but as we get late into the afternoon and into the evening and overnight hours, we get that shot at grabbing some showers. And again, don't give up on the showers tonight. Could see a few more showers later on into tomorrow as well. And the overall 7-day forecast, while not a super soaker by any stretch, at least we've got a shot at getting some rain each day. We'll talk more on Twitter. Share your pictures at KRQE Mark.
Pretty good pattern overall.
Yeah, not bad. We'll take it. About a 6 out of 10 we'll give it.
All right. Thanks, Mark.